And we're back. Time to get the hell out of here. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing with my recording software. I just am doing it in 25 to 30 minute bursts, because I think that it tops off at 30 minutes, so I don't want to be playing through and then suddenly there's no footage. So this is easier. How the hell... This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need my help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, that was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Down we go. Oh, there's the tower. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. No. What is going on? No, not a 7. No! It's square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Descalay and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. You okay in there? Mostly. Look, don't worry about me for now, okay? You got more important stuff to deal with. Dude. No. No. This is not okay. He's gonna die in there. That is gonna be number 7. Okay, door won't budge. Backwards we go. I don't even know his name. It's like VeggieTales. They've never given me a name. I've been around since show 1 and I still don't have a name. Now what do you think of that? Okay. I can't move. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Oh. Cedric. Oh. Cedric? Well. That ain't good. I couldn't stop him. Messiah. Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. That'd be the library, right? Because they mentioned that it doubles as a shelter. Okay, yes, library. Okay, she's a 4 again. Kip, you're alive. You, should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too? Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot? No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We are talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. Cedric, yeah. He grabbed a book from the back room and then he just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh no. 8. Oh my gosh. That was the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, you told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. We don't want you to go out there. Not when everything is, well... George is right. That's right, that's her name. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back, at least? Even if you do bring back the sun, that's not gonna fix the squares, especially when there's so many. Sadly, not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. It's probably exploding. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we burdened you with our hope, our faith. My throat hurts. Blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Disclay, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, 3 days, but I remember towards the end. I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world was doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun, back then, I didn't even question it. Back then, I just came back. You... what? I went through that decision again, didn't I? But I came back again. Even though you were able to do both, the effects couldn't be permanent, could it? No, it could not. And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype even said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought, for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. And then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end you can only choose one, right? Only one. Is it really hard for you too? Must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one and the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Descalay. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Descalay. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, that was beautiful. Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Descalay. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. That's right, bubbly one. Sorry, got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. I am not talking to everyone here. My voice is not gonna last that long. So let's get the hell through this. Where are we heading? Right, I remember. Gotta find Rue, the fox. Shouldn't be too hard, I remember where she is. Everywhere. Is the cat robot here? I suppose it isn't. Rue! There you are. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Dang it! With the freaking fast travel! Elevator Street. Right. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I gotta walk all the way back. Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Like an armada of squares back there. Holy hell. Rue's walking animation is adorable. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Please tell me elevator guy's okay. Please tell me he's okay. I don't want the number to be 8. If it's just 7, that'd be fine. You okay in there? Hello? No, it is 8. Son of a... Jeez, stop this. Holy hell. It's just really depressing now. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Alright. To see the city, right? It's a nice view. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives there might be behind each of those windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Ooh. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. Oh hell, them's two one and the same? Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady. From another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes! But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. The creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. Please, can we? That's what I'm here for. Finally, I'll get to know. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Flexible programming, with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned to all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot, but this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot not to follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. Oh, wait, I missed. The robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it started to believe itself as a real, valid individual. Huh. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing that they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Descalane know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Time to run. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Oh my god, they're alive. Thank god. That's 6, then. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. Daddy does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. A whole party of 4. Alright. Now what? Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things, anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from this world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a text file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. What does that sound like? Also, thought he wasn't a cat. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Desclay's machine. Ooh, I get to mess with stuff. Ooh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Desclay is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on the computer, but this time Desclay would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Desclay know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Desclay on this. Right. Hold on. Boy, here we go. The journal's glowing again, Desclay. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is blue. That's mine, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. Now what? Salutations. Hello. ... Alright, let's see here. Can I do this? No. Documents. / my games. / Oneshot. Okay. Hey! I'm just gonna copy that. No, wait. Yep. Delete. Okay. Nah, it's stupid. Hang on. Okay, so do I just take the keys and put them in? I guess. Okay. Key G. Key R. Wonder if it's capturing this stuff. Hopefully it is. Probably isn't. Key G. Key R. Key B. Ding! That's a door, alright. This seems like a good time to cut off for a second. Ha! Cliffhanger! Boom!